and coffee.
And then this is your house?
This is my house.
Okay.
My new house.
How long have you been here?
6 months in September.
Okay. How are you enjoying it?
Oh,
Beautiful.
I love it. I love it. Good living. Good living. This is a Shigeru Ban house. That's Shigeru Ban.
Oh.
Picture right there. He's a Japanese architect. He does a lot of pro bono work where AITE.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Where there's been natural disasters and everything. And he designed this house. It's called a cabinet house. Called a Japanese structure. The cabinets are usually inside the wall in Japan. Well, they couldn't do that in the United States, but as close as they can get to it. The cabinets are all on the exterior walls. And all of that under there is cabinets. This part is all wood. That wood is the same all over. And there's 3 pantries, floor to
So
ceiling.
where did you live before?
Here.
Right in this same spot?
Same spot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now how much
Your
water you had in when the...
Well, see, we don't really know because we were the gush. When it gushed through the canal, went through the levee, that wall of water just pushed through. Now, Robert could tell you that it was pushed, it was moved in the houses.
Yes.
Because
What, it was over the roof?
Well, I to the roofs because they were jumping from roof to roof to escape the water as it was pushing through the levee right there. You know, so it was moving water at the time it hit us.
Okay.
You know, it was just moving everything that was in its way.
Hmm.
So Robert and them, their house where he was next door to where he was now, and then it moved them over somewhere.
Were you able to recover anything from your house at all? It was all gone. It was all
On
washed.
my steps.
Uh-huh.
Then we still have some. I think Robert still has his steps at his house. Did you show him Robert's house?
No.
Or you don't know what
I
Robert?
don't know which one Robert.
Okay, I'll show you Robert's house.
So did you get special, I mean, was this offered to you first because it was your spot and they said, do you want to come live
No,
here?
you go. The program was offered to the community,
Okay.
and if you wanted to take part in it, you did.
You really lucked out by landing right in the same exact spot.
Well, that was the first thing to bring the residents back to their area, and the other part of it is if you were in the area and not in the target area, the program is targeting, Make It Right is targeting, that you at least had to have lived in the lower 9th ward to come into the program. And we have several people, like originally the guy next door to me, Clayton, the lady across her house, where she died last November, and me, we're the only original residents back. Everybody else lives somewhere else, and they just bought into the programs. They do a lot of swap.
Right. Well, you didn't have to be a person that owned your own land and home in order to be.
You have to be in the lower 9th ward. That was the only
That's
requirement.
the only
Homeowner or renter in the lower 9th ward.
You could jump into the program.
How long were you away? And where were you living?
I actually came back in November of 2005 to come back to work. I've been back in New Orleans since right after the storm.
You're director of.
Pretty cabinet around. And
So how much bigger is this than your other home?
just about 100 square feet more than my original house. It's just arranged differently.
Right.
Because my other one was 1230 something, and this one is 13 something. 13, 7, 13, 8, 13, something like that.
And you have a green roof.
I have a green roof. We'll go and see the room. This is
Okay.
the laundry room. All of the appliances are energy efficient, heat-rated. So, the house comes with the appliances: refrigerator, stove, dishwasher, and washing dryer, and everything comes in the house. You know. So, the burglar alarm and all the electrical things and all of that. This air conditioner is it's a heat pump. And it has a ventilation fan that runs 24/7, constantly filtering the air of mold, allergens, dust, so there's a fan that goes all the time with it. And it's time I called to get it serviced too. The filter on it is in that bottom part down there. It's about yay big. It only has to be changed once a year.
Right.
I said, whoo, I don't have to worry about it. This is just his design flip. And you can get a good picture of the roof from up here. This is the green. It is for water conservation as well as insulation. Because the green roof is there, they needed less insulation in the roof. It keeps
see
the
it
sun,
from-
you know, right. You can see from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far,
Well,
it's the
all
only
these
one.
houses have the green roof?
No, this is the only one.
Oh, really?
They told me there's another one that they will be putting up. I haven't seen it yet, but mine is the first and so far the only one. And I think I'm the only one who's house so far. There's another lady I know who's thinking about getting
Yeah,
one.
well, they've got some that they've cleared the lots for and haven't driven the piles and put the foundation down. That little green, bluish green construction over there,
Right.
that's one that's coming up. Any house that you see with that bluish wood, that's special wood.
How dense was the housing here before
Yeah,
it got,
it's denser than it
you
is
know.
now.
Oh, yeah.
There were more
Uh-huh.
houses, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's say our lots were 40, mostly 43 by 120. So every 43 to 45 feet there was a house. So there was a house there.
wow.
There are two lots, one here, one there. You know, there was a house on every lot.
Yeah. So is that the plan, you think, or you're just going to have
Well,
everybody has more room?
it won't get that dense because some people still have their lots and they're not doing anything with them right now. Some people, we don't know who the lots belong to.
Right.
I'm letting the grass go crazy so
Uh-huh.
I can call City Hall and complain. And
What's it like to look out on this, you know, and after living here for so long and, you know, see all these empty lots?
It's sad, you know, because you don't know where they are. Well, some I do know where they are, but it's just that for whatever reason, age mostly, they decided not to come back. Now, Brian, the guy next door, he's a young man, but he had said before Katrina, when we had left for one storm before that, if I have to go again, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
So, and he has young children. They're in school in Texas, and, you know, much better. Eileen, the next lot, she's living in Hammond, but she's still holding on to her lot. She's a nurse. She's a traveling nurse. I don't know when Miss Bolden, I think she sold, her friend said she wasn't coming back. Now, that lady is in the house she was in. Miss Brown, that's her house. She's coming back. And as you go through the neighborhood, you'll see houses that just haven't been touched. And
Yeah,
they're
we
still
saw 'em.
standing there, you know, so.
You would think the population in Lower Ninth Ward was like 90,000.
What was it before? It must have been. It was pretty high, you know.
I wonder what it is now.
You know, it probably is less than
Less
that.
than, yeah.
Right.
But every year, you know, more and more people are coming back, or you know, they're rebuilding their homes. You know, if not within this program, because you can see there are many that are coming up that are people who are rebuilding their home. There's one, a couple lots down from the one over there. It's a huge house.
You think a whole lot of people are educated about this program, or they really know?
A
A
lot
lot
of
don't even
people
know.
are afraid of the program because they've heard so much. And then, well, I'm gonna put it like this. The first comment when we had the first meeting at the school was, "You mean I gotta use my own money?" Well, it's not a giveaway.
Right.
Yes, you have to come to the table with what you have.
Right.
And then they help you along the way. I mean, they've got the program. They've got the houses, the contractors, and everything. But then you come to the table with them, and they have creative ways of helping you finance,
Right.
as well as the forgivable loan. They have 5, 10, and 20-year forgivable loans. So they do a whole lot to help you to get back in. But you have to be willing to trust them.
Right.
And that's, I guess, a lot of people don't. A lot of people have been burned, and they just don't have that trust left in them. Because, you know, contractors.
Yeah, because when the contracts first came out, those contracts were really ripping people off.
Yeah.
You know, taking their monies and everything and saying, okay, you know, because I know a particular person myself, she gave that man like $9,000 to do some work in the house. He made it up real pretty and everything, and the next thing you know, it started coming down, and they can't find him. You know,
Well,
so.
the good thing about these houses is you have a 1, 2, and 10-year warranty on them. So, and we have a computer program that we just log on to, tell them what's wrong, and, you know, they'll come out and fix it. Well, they haven't been coming out lately, but they're going to start, Mike and them are going to come out and check everything we need to be repaired, or what's falling apart or whatever, and they come back in and they repair.